Step into the unknown. What if paranormal takes you beyond the boundaries of reality, deep into the world of the unexplained? From chilling supernatural encounters to terrifying alternate realities, we explore the what-ifs that science struggles to define and logic refuses to touch. What if ghosts were real? What if demons walked among us? What if the veil between worlds suddenly disappeared? There are places where the silence feels wrong, moments caught on camera that were never meant to be seen, shadows that move when no one is there. Tonight we step beyond logic and into the unknown. These are the encounters that defy explanation, the experiences that still haunt those who lived them. Welcome to IFX's What If Paranormal, where the line between the living and the unseen begins to fade. Across cultures and centuries, humanity has told the same stories of spirits, watchers, tricksters, and things that do not belong in our world. Ancient civilizations described entities that fed on fear. Medieval texts warned of traveling performers used as disguises by demons. Modern psychology tells us the human mind seeks patterns, yet even the most skeptical researchers admit something doesn't always add up. Paranormal encounters often share common traits: isolation, familiar places turned hostile, entities that observe rather than attack, and most disturbing of all, persistence. Some encounters don't end when the moment passes, some follow.
I hesitated for a long time before telling this story. What happened that night never fully left me. I won't tell you my name. After what I experienced, it doesn't matter who I used to be. All I know is that I'm not the same person anymore. This isn't a story I invented. This is something that happened to me, something I still struggle to explain. A few years ago, I was living alone in a small town in the United States. Quiet, isolated. The kind of place where everyone knows each other, except me. One night, walking home from work, something caught my eye. A faded poster, taped to a rusted power pole, shaking in the wind. A clown was printed on it. The smile was too wide. The eyes, exaggerated. Wrong. Underneath, just a few words. Night show, tonight only, no date, no address, no name. I should have ignored it, but I didn't.
Missing information is a recurring detail in paranormal lures, objects that seem unfinished, as if waiting for the observer to complete them.
I followed the direction the poster seemed to point toward. After a few blocks, I reached the abandoned amusement park outside of town. It had been closed for years. The air smelled like rust, loose metal tapped in the wind. The place was dead, except for a faint yellow light flickering deep inside. In the center of the park stood a red and white striped tent. The entrance was open. I could hear movement, or maybe I only thought I could. I tried to call out. No sound came from my mouth. And then I stepped inside. There were only a few chairs, a dusty stage, no crowd, no music. As soon as I sat down, the entrance closed behind me. No footsteps, no hands. The stage light flickered on. That's when I saw him. A clown stood in the center of the stage. I never saw him enter. The makeup was wrong, like it had been wiped off and reapplied too many times. The white paint peeled. The red was old and cracked. But the eyes, they didn't reflect the light. They weren't eyes at all, just hollow spaces. He didn't move, didn't speak. Then he stepped forward. He didn't walk. He glided. No sound, no rhythm. Every movement bent the wrong way. Then the lights went out, and I heard it. A laugh. Not human, not alive. It came from everywhere. The light flashed again. He was inches from my face, and then I ran.
The witness escaped the location, but not the experience. The following morning, a note appeared beneath their door. The show is not over. Since that night, the witness reports recurring phenomena. Red balloons left at residences. Shadow figures observed briefly. Neighbors describing a man standing outside, smiling. Across folklore, clowns and performers appear as trickster entities, beings that feed on attention, fear, and participation. Once acknowledged, they persist. The witness left town that day, changed jobs, changed states, but some doors, once opened, never fully closed. So if you ever see a faded poster, an invitation with no details, don't follow it, because once the show chooses you, it doesn't let you leave. If you made it this far, you've seen what others wish they hadn't. Subscribe for more real paranormal encounters, deep dives, and mysteries that defy explanation. Until next time, keep watching the shadows.